Today's lesson is on supply and demand. In order to create supply and demand, there must be someone to create it. This person would be called an entrepreneur, which is a French word. It means to act. An entrepreneur is somebody who goes to the marketplace and tries to create a product, service, or good and sell it to the open market. The market could be places like Target, gas station, various places that we would go to purchase any type of product or good. First, the entrepreneur must create the supply. For example, telephones would be one example of supply, which we all like to have. So the entrepreneur has to create the product first to be able to take it to the market to sell. Next, the entrepreneur must create the demand. So if they know that they have a market for their product and the demand is high, then they would create the supply to meet that demand. Some of the effects of supply and demand would be, for example, in North Carolina, apples and peaches are very prevalent, so there's a lot of apple and peach trees. But sometimes in North Carolina, you have extreme hot summers, which causes rot on the trees, which doesn't produce as many of the apples. Even though there's people like you and I who love to go to the store or the market and buy these apples, there would not be enough supply. So consequently, the effect of that would be that the price would be higher because we still like to buy those apples. Location can also have an effect on the entrepreneur. For example, in Michigan, we have a lot of snow. Now, an entrepreneur would have to have a snow shovel to be able to remove all of that snow. In the wintertime, we have tons of it, so we need lots of shovels. So that creates the entrepreneur's supply for the demand. Now, in the summer, all the snow melts. So what happens? The stores have to sell all of the extra supplies of shovels that they have. So that decreases the price. That would be the effect of the demand not being enough to meet the supply.